There we go. All right, so first we're going to put the 4 cups of sugar into the bowl. A lot of sugar. Hope I can fit all the... How many cups does this thing hold total? 13? So that was 4, and I'm going to have 6. I'm going to have 6 cups of flour. Okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
So once you get out, and we'll measure out 6 cups of flour.
Okay.
Put it in this bowl here. So this is the 4 cup thing here.
Okay. Now just put these up here for now.
Mm-hmm.
Move this out of the way so it doesn't get dirty.
It's already dirty.
And that's flour, right?
That's flour.
And you need how much? 6?
6 cups total.
Okay.
So 4 cups and 2 more cups. Alrighty. I'm going to need then.
Would you like a pair of gloves by chance?
No, I don't need any gloves right now. I don't need any gloves right now.
Okay.
I need 4 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Put that in one of these. This I can go hair heavy on because it tastes good. Never heard of anybody having a 2 vanilla cake. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Got the eggs. He's working on the flour. I need 4 teaspoons of baking powder. Yep. Black thing so I can see it. There's my brand new thing of baking powder. All right. We've got 4 tablespoons or teaspoons of that. We're going to use the whisk first, I believe. No, we're going to use the paddle to start. I'm going to need a teaspoon of sea salt. Just regular old salt will be fine. That I can put right in there. It's going to be a workout for my machine, that's for sure. And then I'm going to need 2.5 cups of 2.5 cups of milk.
Okay, here's your flours ready. I'll put it next to the machine.
Thank you. That's 6 cups? Yeah, that looks like it.
I shook it and did everything to get it leveled.
Nice.
And then when it was right on the spot, that's when I moved on to the other.
I think I need a drink already.
Wouldn't hurt.
Couldn't hurt me.
You don't want
Might as well get the
dehydration.
milk. I need, what, 2.5 cups of milk, it says? All right.
I didn't wash out this cup
So
because you
2.5
said
cups
powder,
of milk are
so
next.
I just do it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just wiped it out.
Well, when it's flour, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So, moving along with the tie-dye cake, if you just arrived, we are making a tie-dye cake. We're making a double recipe of vanilla cake, which I'm hoping my stand mixer can handle. It's a lot of.
Lotta.
All right, so
That
all the
sounds
mixes,
like a-
all the ingredients are over here.
Okay.
The biggest problem right now is we're waiting on the butter to defrost, or to at least get to room temperature or close, so it can be worked. This seems pretty good. I have a knife.
Oh yeah, you could hit that in
Yeah, this is fine. This will work.
pieces. That'll work perfectly. As long as it's not attached together, it should work really well. And it's soft enough for it too.
I think it's soft enough.
I think it's better that way, you know, when it's not quite
Well,
really
no, it
wet.
needs to be really soft for what we're doing. We're about to cream it with the sugar.
I think that'll do it though.
I think it'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is going into the mixer with the sugar. Did it really go out again?
Take that.
Well, if you were here and now we're back, because we're back again. I don't know what the hell happened just then. Apparently I have an unstable connection. Maybe it has to do with the fact that it's 111 degrees outside. We just don't know. Let's start doing this slowly and see what we got. I think we're going to need electricity either way, though.
Well,
It's going to take a little longer than normal. We're doing so much at the same time.
it's going to be fine.
Mhm.
It looks like it's catching it really well.
It's creaming.
Yeah. Give them to me. I think it's nice that you're doing it slow because it seems to be really incorporating much nicer.
No, it's going to get
smoother.
almost, we're going for full smooth.
Oh, I know.
All right, while this is doing that, I'm going to put the milk away and get a drink. You've never been here for a drink? This is the drink mantra.
This looks like snowflakes now. You know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, careful. Watch, make sure it doesn't climb up the side.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Let's just throw in,
It's-
throw in some more of the butter. Interesting.
It's smoothing out. That's why
Yep.
it's changed gears. You know,
Well, I
It's
knew
got
that I
enough
know it'd be
moisture coming.
definitely working the hell out of this machine today.
You know, it's getting the moisture it needs. You know.
Mhm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 ish. I don't think I've ever tried to cream this much butter at the same time.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Buff head. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I'm just going to go ahead and put the vanilla in there to help with the moisture level. There we go. Like that. Now we're creaming some butter and sugar. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to slowly add eggs. Once this gets a little bit closer to creamed. All right, so we're going to incorporate eggs one at a time into this mixture. Well, maybe two, depending on how easy I can get one end at a time. Baking powder is going to go into the flour mixture. Creamy. Let me double check something real quick.
That looks pretty creamy.
I've been adding eggs in.
Huh?
I've been adding the eggs in.
Oh, did you? Oh, wow.
Okay, so this whole process is done with a paddle.
That's pretty creamy.
Very fluffy.
Mm-hmm. And that's going to be the cake mix, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oops. Accidentally did 2 at a time.
uh,
It's all right. We're doing a double batch, so I'm sure that's fine. You can wipe this off. I'm going to use this one instead because it's
yeah, I know.
more
I didn't see the other one there, and I thought, well, I don't know where that one was, but
All right, so the last 2 eggs. It's already got the vanilla in there. Now, what does it want me to put in next? I think the milk. Okay, so when I do half the flour, then I do half the milk. I need a bigger bowl, I think.
my
I don't think this is going to be a big enough bowl.
we
You know
got
what
a
I can
bigger
do
one
is,
than that. You got that yellow. You got that blue one. That's pretty yellow. I mean, pretty
but I
big.
can't put it on here.
No,
What I'm thinking is, what if I pour out half this mixture and do them in 2 stages?
you could do that. It'd be easy enough to do.
Let me see how much stuff there is actually in here. Does that look like this could fit in here to you?
Oh, sure.
All that flour?
Yeah.
Without going over
It'll-
the top?
it'll
Without
go up.
going over the top?
No, I don't think so, because it'll just blend in. You know, just sticking it up. That's all it will do.
Yeah, well, it's going to add volume. Could you give me an oval? Thank you. All
I
right,
think
screw
if
it.
you do a cup at a time, you know, just let it continue, and just add a cup at a time, and let it.
We're going to do it Uncle Bear's way, whether we agree or not.
Well, we don't agree or disagree until we find out which one it is, right?
Well, we'll
That would be
see.
the fair way. If you put too much powder in, it will go up. Pop out.
Mm-hmm.
If you do it slowly, I think you could do it.
We'll do a half cup at a time.
Yeah.
We're in no hurry.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'd put it in the side. Yeah.
We're in no hurry here. We can take 6 hours to cook a cake if we really want to. All right. We can at least do that for now.
Maybe more.
That's 1 full mixer bowl.
That's how many quarts?
I don't know, it says it can hold 13 cups.
Oh,
I figure with 6 cups of... Gypsy! How are you? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? It's a beautiful day in the beauty wood. A beautiful day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Hi, neighbor. We're making a tie-dye cake. if you just joined us. We're adding flour to it right now. We're discussing whether or not we're putting way too much crap into the mixer. As you can see, it's very, very full. We got a lot of flour left to go, though. And then it's going to have 3 layers, and each of the layers is going to have like 5 different colors. I put Uncle Bear in charge of the flour addition since he decided how we're doing it. We're using his wacky theory that it'll all fit. But I've already got 4 cups of sugar in there. And 2 pounds of butter, or a pound of butter, which is another cup and a half, or 2 cups. So that's, we're going to be right at the edge here at 12. The 13, but then we got another cup and or 2.5 cups of milk to put in. So it's gonna be right up at the edge here. All right, I need to find the. I need to get out 5 bowls for the different colors.
That's the 5th thing of this I did.
Okay, so that's
That's 3.5.
3.5 cups. Or 4.
And there was one full.
How many total bowls do I need? 5. Well, I'll have your bowl back when you're done with that one.
Yeah.
I might be able to use this one. This might be big enough. Is the entire dishwasher empty?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have glass bowls too. So I got 4 bowls here. I need to prep the piping bags. All right, I'm going to turn the oven on 30-50.
We should put that pan on too, probably right there at the end.
Is it here?
It's behind the chair. Just pull it out and turn it on.
There we go. Fan blowing in here now. Getting pretty high.
I know.
All
We'll make it work.
right, so then I need the piping bags. We're doing 5 colors, so I need 5 piping bags. Oh, I need the food coloring too. I do have quite an assortment of food colorings, which is nice. Although we'll be using fairly basic colors today. I've got red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. Those will be the 5 colors that we're doing. Unless anybody has a special color they'd like to request. So how much is this per? We divided this whole up thing by 5. So basically about 3 cups each. Almost 15 cups, so a little less than 3 cups each.
Yeah.
You're using a 1/4 cup now?
Yeah. No, this is the same one I was using.
Oh.
This the half.
That's the 1/2 cup.
This is the one we start. Oh.
Oh, I thought we were doing the 1/2 cup. No, do the 1/4 cup. That's fine.
Well, it seems to go in there much easier without spraying.
Without spraying all over the place. So yeah.
And it is going down. As you can see, there was a lot.
Well, there's a lot of airspace in the.
Yeah. And this is dissolving into it, so it sort of reduces it a lot.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I'm going by, that chemistry. It's just weighing it up, that's all. And that's why you need as many eggs as you do, because
I'm
it would
going
be
to
too dry
butter the.
otherwise.
I'm going to butter the cake tins.
Yeah.
We're using a total of today. If we cook everything we're planning on cooking, we're going to be using a total of 10 or 11 sticks of butter, not including this butter I'm using right now to butter these pans with. You know, even though it's not technically hot in here,
Huh?
even though it's not technically hot in here, I think I'm going to take the jacket off anyway because
Yeah.
it still feels warm. Uh, do you see any that? Just so you can see what I'm up to over here. I am buttering cake pans. Far more interesting than what he's doing, I'm pretty sure. What'd you do? I don't think that actually helps anything. It just punches the air from there up to the top up there. Well, I know, but the air that's coming up is just going to go up there and then go out there. It doesn't go outside or anything. Oh, it's fine. Just don't think it does anything. I did turn the fan on though.
Can you make this go a little bit faster, a hair?
Yep. You're right there.
It's getting heavier for it, so it probably needs a little more.
Oomph.
Yeah. Oh, well, not that much. Okay, that's better.
All right, so our 3 cake pans are ready to go when we need them. See how we're doing over here. Ah, very nice.
We're gonna make it.
We're gonna make
We're
it
gonna make
slowly. Oh shit! I was supposed to put some milk in. Let's do some milk real quick.
Yeah, you could put a little bit. Yeah, that'll make a difference. I like that. I knew milk was going in afterwards, but I didn't know how much.
And we were supposed to put half of the milk in halfway through.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's all that's gonna make a difference to get all this in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Have something now to mix.
Still a little more I'm gonna put in before we go with more flour.
Okay. But see, it's getting down there. I wouldn't go that high.
Well, there's some hidden pockets of
I know,
flour
but
in there somewhere.
it'll come down. Because when we get done with this a little bit, I thought we can put the thing up and just scrape around the sides and everything, make sure everything's good,
Mm-hmm.
and then go down again and give it another little run. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that way we get it. Sure, nothing's clumpy. Okay, we're good for now.
Let me just put a little bit more. There we go.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. Now we'll want that liquid.
And then I need 3 things to stir with.
See, smoothing down nicely.
Got those wood sticks out in the pantry. I'm gonna go out to the desk and grab spoons.
Okay.
So yeah, I got those spoons that we got for the what you call it party.
Yeah. Look at how much we have flour now.
Mm-hmm. All right, we just got to put in the rest of this milk.
Yeah.
Slow it down a little bit for the rest of the milk.
And then I think what we'll do is,
Yeah, lift it up and
yeah,
scrape it.
and we'll get around the edges, make sure everything is
Mm-hmm.
incorporated, you know?
I agree.
But if we do it like we're doing nursing it, it should succeed. I have faith in these things. Only because things mix together, so it does take up a difference.
We could probably lift it now.
Yeah.
I don't think we really need to scrape anything. It's got a scraper thing where it's scraping the wall. You
Yeah.
can see it scrapes the wall as it goes
Right.
around.
Yeah, I seen it get a pile here, and then all of a sudden it would disappear. It would go. As it got more liquid in it, it just shook it away, you know? I mean, this is really getting up to the wire, but we're going to do it.
Oh, we got it. We've already done it.
Well, that's because we knew we could. We just had to be careful. And another thing too, you know, like when we get it and it still looks like a little wet or something, we could hand stir
We
it.
want it to be
up.
wet.
You know, I mean, hand stir it really good too. You know, make sure nothing's lumpy.
Ah. So can you clean out the bowl that had the flour in it?
Yeah.
We're doing 5 different colors. This is the absolute limit for this mixer.
Yeah.
We really should be using the 6-quart tilt or lift bowl mixer instead of the 5-quart tilt bowl mixer.
Uh-huh.
Oh well.
Well, at least we're trying these things out, see what their limits are. You know what I mean?
Well, I know
How
we've
far
done
we
this.
can go.
I know we've done this before, and I don't know how we did it last time. Maybe we did it in 2 batches last time. I don't
Probably.
know. We could have done it like this.
There you go. It's all dried out. And
All right, well,
ready to
this is
go.
over here. You know, we could pour some out,
I
really,
was thinking that too.
and then
You know what?
and then put the rest of the milk
Use
in there.
this little cup thing and do it by the cupfuls. At least it might help.
Here, why don't you grab a bowl, and we'll scoop by the cup. We'll just scoop it out,
Okay.
and then we'll add the milk to the rest of the milk to it.
Yeah.
Because it's not a lot of milk.
Oh, that's nice and creamy looking.
Well, that didn't do anything like I wanted it to. There we go. All right, so that's one. That's all we really needed it to
Yeah.
do.
That's why I was thinking. That's why I say use a cup, because it might be just what you need to finish it off.
We could pour this whole thing into a giant bowl, the big blue one,
Yeah.
and dish it into the pans from there.
And
Well,
then we
no,
could
I'm
probably-
just gonna pour right from this thing.
We
Fuck
could
it.
probably pour that back in there, because you got that all mixed.
Yeah, I'll just
and it'll be
pour. I'll
thicker.
just pour whatever's on top.
Yeah.
I'll just pour that into here.
Right.
It'll be fine. I mean, it's not that much different
Right.
thickness wise. Get that out of the way. All right, so what do we think? Is going to be 3 cups or so per?
Yeah. Something like that. Oh, you know what? Maybe you could pour it into that big.
No, the
Big
more
thing
things
by
the more
3.
things we put it in, the more things it's going to stick to.
Okay.
So I think we just eye it. We can always go from one to the other and refill.
That's good. Got good flavor.
It's going to be messy, no matter how I do it.
Is that not good or what?
Tasty. All right. So I'm going to pour a little bit more in here. I think that's enough. There's just no clean way to really do this. So,
Want the other one now?
yeah, grab me another bowl.
Yeah.
How many bowls left? Are there? Two?
That's three. Oh, two, and then this one.
How many are left?
One more after that.
Just one after that one?
Yeah, this is one here.
Alright, well, obviously we can put more in per.
Yeah.
You sure that's all 5? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And bring me the little one.
The little one I just had?
Yeah, the empty one.
Oh, yeah.
Give me back the first bowl. Take these ones back. Bring me the second bowl. No, the furthest one over. Furthest one on the other side.
Oh. The odd one. Okay.
That's enough. Alrighty. So here we go. We got our 5 different colors separated out. Or batches anyway. They're not colors yet. So let's start with this one here, which is blue, or this is what, green? Fruit green. This looks like it's going to make way more than what they said cake-wise.
Uh-huh. If you have a lot left over, you can always make cupcakes.
That is true.
So, ain't a problem. It's better to have too much than not enough to work with.
I think this is a good, decent green, don't you think?
Huh?
It's a decent green.
Oh, yeah.
We can always add more. Let's go with this one here. This one's going to be blue. Go a little darker than that so it doesn't look too much like the green. Tiring. All right, blue. Next is, I'll do yellow and this little one here. Or is this orange? Oh, this is yellow. Yeah, instead of orange, I think I'm going to do a purple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be pretty.
This orange is too close to yellow.
Right.
And then get a nice deep purple.
Well, it matches your jacket.
It's true.
You should always have something that identifies you in what you cook.
Here's red first. At least red is nice and red.
Uh-huh.
Ow. All right, let me grab purple. My hands aren't working very well today. That's a nice color, purple.
Nice.
This will make for a nice tie-dye. All right. Now the way it says to do it is to use piping bags, which I suppose we can do.
Uh-huh.
They're just messy. At least when I do them. Excuse me a sec, let me get one of these. Spill all over everything. Like I'm likely to do.
Well, you're making an announcement. You're here. Nothing else.
All right, blue, let's do red first. Where did all the metal cups go that I had out?
Huh?
Nothing. I had all these cups out because I was going to use them all to stack these things in.
You must have put them in there.
No, you chased it and then you used one to make a drink in.
No, he did. He used it. I mean,
Yeah, but you would have
Oh.
it.
yeah. Well, I haven't finished it. It's sitting over there.
Just saying.
I should put this in the dishwasher, shouldn't I?
Yep.
Unless we're going to use
Oh,
it.
we're going to use it again like twice.
Okay.
All right. Oh, I don't see this going well. All right. So there's red in a piping bag,
Cool.
ready to go. All right, here comes. Try to do this so you guys can see better.
Those ready to go clean?
Yeah, I think so. All right, we got green.
I gotta sit down.
Yeah, why don't you go sit down? It's really hot in here, even for it, the air conditioner being on. We do have the oven on too, so.
I need liquid.
That?
I need liquid.
Yeah. I need to sip on my cocktail some more.
Oh man. Funny how that hits you just like that when you need a drink.
That's why I couldn't do everything. I was just stirring the colors in. Was wearing me down.
I know. We're really going against the odds with this weather,
Yeah,
being as
this
warm
was
as
maybe
it
not
is.
the best day for this. We should have made ice cream today.
And that stove's still on, right? But
We
that helped.
gotta put these in before we can turn it off.
That's true. Then you gotta get the heck out of there and sit somewhere else away from it.
Now we should
And
probably
then
pull
go
that
back.
butter in from outside whenever you're done resting.
I
We
will.
should probably pull the butter in from outside.
May pull it in now while I'm thickening a bit before it becomes mush. We got some liquid in the big ones.
What's that?
The big ones. I was going to bring these in first because they
wow.
were the softest. But he said you wanted the others.
Let me close the door. That's all everything, right?
Huh?
That's everything?
Yeah. Well, I think it is.
Yep. Yeah, see if you can pour those in a bowl of some type.
Yeah.
We gotta have some bowl left over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this red thing, just pour everything, including the paper, everything into
Yeah.
that.
Oh, look at this.
What's that?
Came right out of the paper.
Oh, I'm sure.
Put it over here.
Basically just melted butter at this point.
Yeah. I'll leave it in there for now. Lisa's out of the way. Where's my...
One last one, I need another cup.
Is anybody even on?
What's that?
Is anybody even on?
Tipsy was in for a little bit, and there's 2 other people watching.
Okay.
Don't know who they are, but
Just tell them
that's
to take
fine.
a little break, get some cool air.
At this point, we're just doing it for our own survival.
I think it was wise you made this a one thing to do instead of having several other things. We never made it a deal like that.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try to keep it down to a fewer number of things per show from now on.
Especially if it's going to be a heat wave, then we'll...
Well, if I had known there was a heat wave, I don't think I would have baked.
Yeah. But you are a showman. The show must go on,
That is true
I
to a
don't know
certain
if that's
extent.
part of your theater training or something, but when you have a job to do, you got to get out there and do it under all
Actually, I'd say it's more
conditions.
my nightclub training than anything else.
Yeah.
So you don't shut down the nightclub unless you can run out of liquor.
Exactly.
The only reason to shut down a bar.
That's why I push myself once I start it, even if I don't feel up to it, I get into it. You know what I mean? Because I know we have a job to do.
All right. Sooner we get these things in the oven, the sooner we can turn the ovens off. So, here we got the 5 colors. Purple, yellow, blue. Green
You know,
and red.
I was thinking of something I might do.
So,
I could take access home, leave the car here. I'll tell you why. Go with me here. And I have a doctor's appointment on Monday
yeah.
in Van Nuys. Okay? And then on Tuesday I have the chiropractic thing. And what you could do is you could take the car over for your appointment, and I'll meet you at UCLA. I'll have them drop me over there.
You want to do all that?
Well, it'd be easier. That way you could take the car and you could actually, you know, because you see you could drive that thing, and especially on that road, it's a lot easier than the little car because you got to worry about power.
Yeah.
I think that would be best.
All right. Well, if you like I
And
said,
then
if
I'll
you want to
come
go
and
through all
I'll
that,
drive
that's fine.
home
We can
with
do that.
you.
All right. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put down some blue.
And that way I'm here for my week anyway, the rest of the week. So I could go with you over to the, at least home with
And we
you
just
from
put
the
some blue
dentist.
right in the middle.
Huh?
And we'll take some red. Just stick that in the middle of that.
What is that, 5 layers or something?
Hmm.
Is that going to be like a 5 layer cake
No,
when you're
just
done?
a 3 layer.
Three?
And we
Oh,
got
that's kind of cool. So you make like a cylinder in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
What do we think next? I think green. No, yellow.
Yeah. Any more liquid?
Then we'll go purple then green.
This way I need a shot of,
Jello shot.
the tall Red Bull. I need the energy from give me. Plus it's nice and cold.
And green. Okay, I got some blue left, so we'll go more blue. And we got some red left. All right. So now we let it settle a little bit. All right, and this is where the tie-dye part comes in. So, you get a skewer, like so, and just go like that.
Oh, like a spider web.
Mm-hmm.
Neat. Very creative. I like that. I like being creative. You know, all the different ways of doing something, a little different.
All right, there's our tie-dye.
Wow.
Now these go in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes. Can you open the door
I'll get
for me?
the door for you.
If you put that, just grab that pan and put it at the bottom.
Where?
Above you, above you, above you, above you.
You there?
Yeah.
And one in the middle.
Thank you. Center.
Okay, we're good.
All right, I'm going to put a timer on for 30 minutes. We
Now
can
it's
check
time
on
to
it.
take a little break for you.
Oh. So the most difficult part of all that is done. And now we dance. Next we have to make some icing for it. We're going to take a little break. Give ourselves a little chance to recoup. We got to do some cleaning as well.
Just get out of there. Get away from the heat.
I'm going to take this and get a big bring it in here. On the thing at the same. Actually, I'll bring this chair.
Yeah. Yeah, just don't be near the heat. That's all.
I'll be right in front of the fan.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's the way to do it.
Ow, ow, ow. There we go. Where's my cocktail? Hello, cocktail. I didn't make too big of a mess then. Oh man. Oh, that fan does feel nice. So, all right, question and answer time.
Mm-hmm.
Just chatting now.
Well,
We
chatting's
can talk
always
about
good.
weather only because it's oddly appropriate today. See what temperature it says it's out there right now. Oh, it went down a degree. It's down to 110. So, we might as well just go out running. I turned the air conditioner off in my office because it was just battling.
Yeah.
It was battling the interior of a volcano.
Uh-huh.
So, I might as well get the recipe and read what's next. So I'm ready. Uh, all right, so for the icing, we need 4 sticks of butter, 6, almost 8 cups of confectioner sugar, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and sea salt. So for the icing, with the mixer, with the whisk attachment, we're going to whip the butter on high speed for 1 minute, then add the vanilla and just whip to incorporate. Then separate bowl in a separate bowl. Mix the confectioner sugar and salt. With the mixer on low speed, add the sugar mixture one at a time until completely incorporated. It's easy enough. So it's basically 7.5 cups of confectioner sugar we're gonna need. And the 4 sticks of butter at room temperature, which we got the butter definitely for sure.
Yeah.
So in a minute, that's what we'll do. We got some time because we got to wait for these cakes to bake, and we need to clean up some bowls anyway. Otherwise, we got nothing to put all that shit in when it's done.
That's all liquid right there.
Yep.
Oh, you put this in the wrong sink. All
What?
right.
Sorry, I was just throwing shit at us after a while.
I cleaned this side.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
And I haven't put them in the
I'm
dishwasher because I
sorry.
knew we'd need them.
So that's where we are with this. So next we're going to be going back to the mixer. The
So
stand
nice and
mixer,
clean.
which is all nice and clean, according to the All Nice and Cleaner.
Well, look at it.
I can see it is.
Sparkly clean, like new, like it came off the market.
Everything's sticky. Everything in the whole kitchen is sticky. This is why I don't bake. It's too sticky when I bake.
What's the dirty job?
Yeah, but it's not supposed to be a sticky, dirty job. I mean,
That's why we have.
I can deal with dirt. It's stickiness that
That's
I
why we
have
have
a little
bakery.
bit more of a problem with.
That's why we have bakery shops.
Well, that's
So
why.
they get dirty.
That's why you're here, to clean all the sticky off.
Yeah.
You're the
Okay.
sticky monster,
All right.
or the unsticky monster, depending on how you look at things.
I'm on loan from the old people's home.
All right. Wants me to put 4 sticks of butter in here.
Well, that is 4 sticks. That were in.
That's 3 sticks.
Oh, 3.
Plus, we don't want it that soft.
Well, those were longer. Anyway.
That's 1 stick. They say softened butter. I don't think they mean this soft. I left the butter outside to soften because it was frozen. And like I said, it's 110 degrees outside right now. So
It's like
let's just say we got
room.
some really soft butter here.
It's like putting it in the furnace room.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and forgetting it's there.
Let me get my hands under here for just a second. Much more refreshing if you do it on cool.
Yeah. Because it gets right through this stuff.
All right.
Easier.
Let's switch over to Funder Pants Cam. He wants me to whip the butter. Here's my butter whipper. Two teaspoons of vanilla. One, two. Let that mix together for a minute. So that is some whipped ass butter.
Those are all clean. They just need to be dried out.
Okay. So I'm gonna need like the biggest one. So I have a bucket of confectioner sugar here. When I bought it, I thought maybe I was an idiot for buying so much damn sugar. Turns out I wasn't an idiot enough. All right, so I need almost 8 cups of this shit. I'm gonna use this big old bowl.
I gotta get away from here for a minute. At least I got all the bowls cleaned. Sit down. we
So
continue
this
having
is
heat
almost
waves
4
over the
cups.
summer, I think I'll go take vacations away
Mm-hmm.
from work. All work. Ugh.
All right. There's our sugar. With sand.
You know, it's funny. This this guy in the parking lot over there, he looked at your car and he goes, oh, he says, you know, my daughter had one of those for about an hour, and she blew the engine completely out of it. And he says, and she's so used to driving race cars, so she thought this was a race car. She
What,
says she had that thing all the way to the
what do you mean,
floor.
the Toyota?
And no, your car,
The
the little
Fiat?
Fiat. She had that thing as far down as it'll go, and she pushed that thing to the point it couldn't take it.
That's pretty much how we drive it.
And so I says, well, I hope she's either in the hospital or in jail. I mean, you don't want somebody like that driving on the streets. No wonder. Maybe she hit some of these people that hit runs, you know, lately.
Yeah. How did
He
he take
says,
that?
he says, well, I thought the same thing. She needs to either go to jail or be in a hospital or something because she's nuts. I says, so she got boy in her.
Mm-hmm.
It's a killer energy. Hey, this is a machine I was looking for online. This stepper thing,
What's that?
this little step thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
That thing you can sit in a chair and you do it, you know?
No, you can't really. It's not made for that. It doesn't go at the right angle to do that because I tried it.
Oh, because that's what they advertise on TV.
There's something similar, but that's not it.
I thought that was it for a minute.
Where's the red spatula thing?
It should be in the sink there.
Ugh.
Oh, I'm going to dry up these things for you, these pans. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to pace myself a little bit. Come do a little bit. Take a little rest. Nobody's going to call me a quitter.
Nope. Not today.
Not on the Slug Show. Not allowed.
It's amazing how much confectioner's sugar can be absorbed by a small amount of liquid.
I know.
I mean, this is going to be the icing ultimately. The buttercream ice.
Is that going to be dripped over it? Where it drips
Well, no,
down
there's
on the side?
that's the last thing, the glaze.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm never making this cake.
Well, your intentions were good, you know, because you were judging on a normal day, you know, that we basically, you could do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
I mean,
this is
doing one cake, even no matter how difficult, seemed real easy.
yeah.
But that, you're right. If it wasn't such a freaking hot day out,
Yeah,
it would be a hell of a lot
you
easier.
get through it with no problem. But this is we're fighting the element, you know.
That's true.
So, and there's no winning on that. But anyway,
All right, I'm gonna make a new drink.
okay. So all these bowls here now ready for usage, from the biggest to the smallest. These I have to put soap on these to clean
I
them
just
up.
throw them in the dishwasher. I'm not gonna be using those again today.
Okay. That's it. Sounds like a better idea than what I was going to do.
Ugh. Hey, you're so.
But it is. We need to turn that sucker up.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 ish. Yum-ish.
You know, we should get permission from Fish to have that as our show song.
Actually,
And
I did write Fish on it.
well, this is what you should say to him. It has the ability to take an 80-year-old man who didn't even think he even knew how to dance, start dancing like he's a kid again.
No, I asked them for permission to play their music on my stream loud enough that people can hear it.
Yeah.
Which there's just no way they could have done, even if they wanted to.
But these are fans of yours.
Well, I know. I mean, I told them I don't make any money on my show, and if I did, then we can, then we could talk about some kind of arrangement. But as it goes right now, I don't make a penny. So.
Okay.
Oh well. All right, back to the buttercream. First came the light, then came the sound, then came the world that could never slow down, then came the people with problems and hope, which don't mean a thing if you don't know the scope.
I still think that we should put the, and they don't even vote. That would make,
I know.
that's how lazy they've gotten.
It's almost looking like frosting. Oh, man, it's warm. Temperature's in here right now. Oh, it's already 100 and, or it's already 76 in here.
Is it?
Which, once we turn this oven off, should
Oh yeah, it'll make a big difference.
make a huge difference. It's like frosting. All right, let's put this in a bowl and put that bowl in the fridge.
Yeah.
Cakes might be done in just a minute or two.
Okay.
I'll use this thing. This thing is what this is made for. This thing's terribly effective.
Good. That's what we like to hear. That things work, right?
Mm-hmm. The things that are designed to do a thing actually do that thing.
Right.
There we go. Frosting done. Tasty too.
You just set it right there.
No. All right, I'm put a lid on this. I'm throwing it out in the fridge outside.
Okay.
I think it's time for a Jello shot after this.
Oh, definitely. Definitely, I agree with you there. Good they made them big.
Ooh, these cakes are puffing up quite a bit.
Huh?
I have to check on these cakes. Use a skewer. I have them handy. What's inside? Nope, these are not done at all.
Okay.
At least 10 more minutes. This side. Ugh. Next week, we're going to boil eggs, and that'll be the whole thing, the whole show.
We have to boil the eggs for what?
We're just going to boil eggs. Just that's what our whole show is going to be, is how to make a hard-boiled egg. Then the next show after that is how to make oatmeal from a packet.
Oh.
And then after we've rested for a while, we'll come back and we'll teach everybody how to make hamburger helper right from the box.
I bet they're looking forward to that one.
I have done a hamburger helper show before.
Yeah. Just using the ingredients without the actual box.
Well, I add some stuff to it, but yeah, that was the whole point of it, was to show people how, just to be funny, to do
Well,
a
the
hamburger
cooking
helper
show's
show.
been proven that how some people are taking actual home box meals and then using it as a base and then build on it to make something totally different.
Well,
You know
that's
what I
what Sandra Lee has been doing her entire career.
Yeah.
That was her whole show forever, called Semi-Homemade.
Because I could see like adding a few things to, like, say, a hamburger helper, like maybe more cheeses and
I do that all the time. I add like Worcestershire and
yeah,
garlic powder and sometimes just a tad of liquid smoke.
mm-hmm.
Give the beef a little bit more of a grill, from the grill kind of flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do all kinds of little tricks to make hamburger helper. I haven't done hamburger helper in a while. I should do one of those sometime soon.
Well, you know what? The nice thing about that is sometimes you need a little side something to do, and you don't want to make a big meal and it goes along with something else you're doing. You know what I mean?
No, I would use that just for myself whenever I'm hungry. I don't want to cook in it because it literally, everything you use you can have cleaned by the time you're eating.
Oh yeah, of course. That's why they make those meals like that. So it's an easy, quick thing that the kids can do if they have to.
And I know
Yeah.
exactly which bowls to use for which thing, and I know exactly which whisk to use and which pan to use for the meat. And yeah, it's just a super simple meal.
Yeah.
I think I look like a sweaty mess, and I'm not like we've been outside, but it is almost 80 degrees in here.
Well, this is not your normal temperature in here.
No,
Usually it's cool in here. You come
That's
in, you
true.
feel refreshed, but this, you come in, you feel
you go see
drained.
if the air.
You notice even in the hospital there, it didn't seem their air conditioner was doing that strong because it seemed a little bit, warmer than, yeah.
Temperature at the hospital.
Because when I was sitting in that waiting room, I was thinking it was feeling very warm in there. That I knew there was air because I could feel a little coolness, but it didn't seem to have the pep. It normally is, because that's why I wore a shirt over my thing, because I get cold in there as a rule,
Yeah.
especially in the wintertime. My God. I think they say because they're dealing with blood and stuff like that, they can't make it too warm, because people will bleed more, so you want
Yep.
it cooler. But the waiting room, my God, dude. Well, considering the mess that we made, we've been keeping up with it pretty well.
What's that?
Considering the mess that we were making, we kept up with it so far. Keep it under control.
That's true. We still have one more mess to make after this.
What are we making then?
If we make the glaze, we don't have to make the glaze. The glaze is a complete just if we feel like doing it kind of thing. Because we have the frosting now.
Yeah,
And that's all we really need is frosting.
yeah.
Because then we just throw a shitload of sprinkles on top. And we're done.
It's not like you're submitting it to a contest or something, you know what I mean? That you want everything to be perfect.
It's not like there's someone out there grading me.
That's true.
What they're grading me on is my show quality. And although we've been doing a lot, I mean, show quality wise, it's been okay. I mean, we're doing the things that we do. It's easier when you have chat to chat
I
with.
know, yeah. Because, sometimes somebody make a suggestion, sometimes a good one, that you didn't think about, that you might use it
Well,
sometime.
sometimes they'll just ask a weird biblical question that they don't really want an answer to, but I give it to them anyway.
Well, that's true.
Ugh. Hey! You have nailed my life in a single breath.
Is that AJ?
No, it's Gonzo and Bros, first time chatter.
Oh.
Welcome, and thanks for stopping by. And thanks for the follow, buddy. You were follow number 254 according to my records, so we finally got to that number.
Thumbs up.
We are making a tie-dye cake. Everything I can show you is in the oven at the moment. Otherwise, I'd show you the beautiful tie-dye cakes. They should be done in about 10 minutes, a little less. And I just did the frosting, which is sitting in a refrigerator getting cool.
And
We
it's
were going to do some
106.
cookies, but we're in LA right now, and today it is, according to my 2040 fridge, it's 110 degrees outside, which is making my house very warm with the oven on. So I don't think we're going to get to the oatmeal cream pie cookies. And interestingly enough, I wasn't allowed to use the word cream pie in my title because it violated Twitch terms of service, which made me laugh that you can't use the word cream pie because it's too dirty. It's true, it is. That's the way their moderators see it.
Just because somebody quoted a woman as that doesn't necessarily mean that.
Just for the hell of it, since you're here, I'll put on my fancy jacket, or at least the jacket I normally wear during the show. I won't keep it on for very long. Our cakes are huge, Uncle Bear. This is the jacket I normally wear while I'm cooking, but it's just way too damn hot to wear the fancy jacket today. But the shoes, I still have the fancy shoes on. So at least you're getting half the show. Or if you look over here, you can see them a little better. There they are. There they are. Okay, so enough of this jacket. It's like I said, it's really warm. Hey, Tipsy. Yay, Tipsy. You're
Give
still
me the
here.
jacket. I'll hang it back in the
Thank
wardrobe.
you. Here we go. There's the shoes. I got new shoes, Tipsy. Maybe I'm wasting time, so I'll go show you some new shoes I got. I got 2 pairs of new shoes. These ones no one has seen. These are the newest of my fancy shoes. I'm going to wear these to my brother's wedding, along with my fanciest of smoking jackets. He's doing a 1920s theme. Oh, I know, aren't they beautiful? I've worn once before, and I'll put these on now. These are like Uncle Bear's. We got him green ones of these.
And I'm wearing mine at the wedding too.
Again, we would be wearing this stuff if it wasn't almost 80 degrees in my house. And like I said, it's over 110 degrees outside right now. There we go. They're just not as red on camera as I'd like them to be. Oh well. Can't have everything that you want in life. Well, I can, but most people can't. And it's really sad. There we go. Now you can see the shoes better. Oh, sort of. Oh, we're just waiting on the cakes right now. Let me check on them real quick. I don't think they're ready, but they're getting very puffy. Oh, well, hold on. Let me do the big camera so you can see at least a little bit of what I'm doing. Ugh. All right, there's 3 different size cakes here. This one's done. The other 2 need more time.
Did you have a thing to test it?
This is my ye old
Is this
tester.
the smaller one?
Yeah, that one was a little bit
Oh.
thinner. So you guys can take a look here. That's what it looks like from the top, but when we cut into it, it's going to have multiple colors all through.
Well, you could explain the colors here, what they are.
Well,
It's a darker
I know
green,
the
this is
the
lighter.
camera's not really picking up the colors very well, but we got red, blue, green, purple, yellow, and then there's red, and then there's more blue under there.
And then here you got like your green and you got darker green.
No, that's
Yeah.
blue.
That's blue?
Yeah, I said red,
Oh, yeah.
red, blue, green, purple, yellow, more
And
red,
red,
and
yeah.
then more blue underneath that you can't see really.
Oh, yeah.
But when you
That's
cut
true.
into the thing, it's going to be all fancy.
All rainbowy.
Out of the way. So we're going to give the other cakes probably another 5-6 minutes. I think I was supposed to not save as much batter as I did. Do up once, I do it 2 more times.
Oh.
Yeah, this needs 5 more minutes at least. And I need a cooling rack too. All right, let's see if we can dump this thing out without destroying it. Sand. Wait for water.
I kind of thought I was going nuts
Why is
because I
that?
knew it cleaned this, and I go, "How can?"
I just used
And
it.
then I realized that was you just
I
made
just
this
used it
something.
again.
Yeah, but I mean, you could see my point.
Yes, I can.
I thought I was
Wait till I do it
going
again.
nuts.
Wait till I do it a third time.
Well, that's okay. Well, at least I'll know for sure what's going on. It's not me. I just got somebody going behind me who's destructively
Damn it.
against cleanly stuff.
Now we're gonna let this cool in the pan for a little bit longer. But I don't want to have it fall out and rip up the bottom. Yeah, it's still connected at the bottom a little bit. Oh no, there we go, perfect. See, it's got blue on the bottom.
Nice. Just put it in there.
All right, cake number 1. A little soft, so I'm not going to move it around too much. Yay for cake number 1. It needs to thoroughly cool before we do anything else with it. Plus, it's got its 2 brothers.
Romulus and Remus.
Romulus and Remus?
Yeah.
I don't think Romulus and Remus had a 3rd brother and or sister.
I don't know why does. This seems like a nice cake for colorful fellas.
That's true.
You know.
We were so close. So close. Oh, this fan feels so good.
I thank God for it, huh? Putting it there.
Can't wait to turn this oven off.
Oh, I know.
See, that's why we were going to do another recipe, was because we needed stuff to do in between, but no, we're not doing all that. Not on this day. Make sure my cake tester's ready. Go give it a shot. I think the second one's going to be ready, but maybe not the third one. Second one is indeed ready. third one is indeed not. All right, the third one, which is a little bit thicker than the other two, definitely needs another 5 minutes or so. So this is cake number 2. As you can see, similar color pattern. Cake 1. I'd like to get this the hell out of the way, these beans.
What is that anyway?
Beans.
That's the beans. That could be put in a smaller.
Well,
Smaller,
for now it's
maybe
fine. It's
the,
fine where it is.
That copper one, that small one with the lid on it. They take up.
For now,
less
it's fine
space.
where it is.
All right.
Oh, these are going to take a little while. Maybe we'll make the glaze. Might as well, I guess. We're just waiting on other shit. Wonk. Why is my follower thing shouldn't be up,
What do you mean?
but it's up? Oh, this little meter that's supposed to chart the number of followers I have.
And it's giving you more?
Oh, it looks like someone unfollowed me.
And
Maybe it was that guy, Gonzo.
why'd you do to him?
I don't know. Maybe it was someone else completely, but someone
You spoke
followed me
truth?
and then unfollowed me.
Yeah. Maybe they're well. Maybe this isn't dirty.
That probably
enough.
wasn't exciting enough. There isn't a lot going on at the moment. Two old dudes getting exhausted by the day isn't necessarily the most entertaining watching on
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
internet.
I see it at old people's home I work in.
Yep, that's probably what happened.
Yeah.
Oh well,
It gave him flashbacks.
we're not in it for the followers, obviously. If we were in it for the followers, I'm pretty sure we'd have a completely different show.
Or for the money.
Well, thank God we're not in it. God, thank God we don't need the money for.
Then we'd have to really live it up to.
It wasn't the plan.
We'd have to really give them a show.
Good thing we're just doing it for the friends we make along the way. Like Tipsy. She comes in, says hello. She probably lurks a little bit, and then goes, does other stuff, comes back, says hello again. That's the kind of followers we have.
She's a
Sometimes
lucky girl.
sometimes we have some followers that come in and say hello for a while and stick around for a while. Then we have the crazy ones that try to give me as much hell as possible and get me to go insane. Which
The
I
ones
like
that
them
come
too.
in and ask, is this the bus station where I go to Insane Town?
You can.
Say, we haven't found that route yet.
It is a station. I don't know if it's the best station for that. Ugh.
Relax and talk to people.
Oh, I can't wait to be able to turn off this oven.
And reposition
Cook,
yourself.
Cook, damn you. Cake from hell.
Dave Chappelle?
Huh?
I don't know.
The cake from hell? That's why Spies, that young dude that I watch sometimes.
Yeah.
He was playing something called Scribbage, which is basically just a bunch of, it's basically like, well, it's a bunch of blocks that you shuffle them up and they have letters that show, and then you try to make as many words like Scrabble style as you can without using two-letter words and without wasting any, and making sure you use up all the tiles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
We were doing that for a little while when he was waiting for his biscuits to bake. See, I could be doing that right now, which,
Uh-huh.
well, first of all, I don't own Scribbage cubes, so I really couldn't do that unless I made them myself, but that would be a whole different stream.
Well, in the next 10 minutes, at least you'll be able to turn off that oven.
All right, let's check on the fat cake now.
We got to go to the field and check it out,
Ugh.
evaluate it. Oh, that's got a nice. Does it have sponge?
It is sponge cake.
I know, but if it's got a good sponge, then it's
Well, as long as there's no,
It's
as long
done.
as it pulls out clean, we're good.
right.
And it pulled out clean. Hit the
Good.
clear off button.
There,
You had it right there, the red one.
the red one. Yeah,
You got it?
yeah.
And then the oven light.
The oven light
Off.
is right here.
Yep. There we go.
Okay. We'll fan it out. There's
Now
a
we let
birdie.
these babies cool.
Then we'll go to the final
Chaff
chapter.
and wheat.
We don't need any more eggs, or we do?
Well, since we're not doing the other thing now, we don't need them today.
Okay.
All right, let's see if we can get this one out clean.
Oh, we didn't have a shot.
Oh, for God's sakes.
We should at least have one
We should
before
have
we
it
go
right
any
now.
further.
We should definitely have that. That'll
Yeah.
change everything.
That would make it seem like a celebration of something.
Thank you. Here, cheers.
Cheers.
To, hold on, let me do a cheers. Mm. One Jello shot to rule them all.
One pick me uppy.
All right.
I don't like to waste any.
Nice. Cake number 2 came out okay.
Nice.
This is now going back over here.
Let me move this here.
This one's almost cool enough to move somewhere else completely.
Or you can sit on here.
Well, yeah, I want to put it on the parchment paper on one of the that little square thing, on the little sheet pan.
Should do it.
There we go. Now when I do the cake leftover, we'll get rid of all those stripes.
Mm-hmm.
Those stripes right there are all from the cake from the cooling rack. I've got a thing that you use to level your cake out, like so. It's not ready to be used, but I'll be using it when I get to that point.
You know what I realized?
What's that?
I can actually feel the difference now since the stove went off.
Yep. Well, it'll
I'm
happen
starting
quick.
to feel more of that cool air coming from the
It'll
other
happen quick.
room. So that's what's a good thing about it.
It does say it's 77 in here.
Mm-hmm. We'll get down to 65 at least again.
No, we'll never get it down to 65.
No?
No.
We turn off
We have
all
it set. We have it set.
heat?
We have it set at 70. So it would be very unlikely to get it down to 65.
Okay, if that works.
All right, chat with everybody because I'm going to go to the. Hold on, make sure your mic's on. It is. I'm going to go to the bedroom and stand in front of the air conditioner for a second.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. Glaze.
There's,
Here's the glaze instructions here.
that's the last page. Okay. Is it cool in there? Is it cool in there? Oh, cool. In other words, you go for a cool breeze.
Go into the room.
Oh, yeah, too. You really. You called that one good. You called that one good. Did you try that sitting down in the chair there? How inviting it looked for a second.
I put my shoes on every morning, so I know what it feels like. Usually, I'm like, it's too cold. Why am I sitting here? I'll just put my shoes on.
I like that pattern. It's very pretty. Oh, that's how it's done, where you just run it along the, and it doesn't tear up the thing as well.
Careful.
Oh, I see.
Gotta make it tight enough by doing this.
Oh, pulling it out straighter, huh? Cool. They make you work no matter how you look at it, don't they? You always find the exercises. Well, that's why they can't pull off the thing while you're cutting, right? That doesn't.
Makes it taut enough to the job it's supposed to do.
Well, you know, the first cake is supposed to be upside down because it's the flattest at the time, and then it levels down There's your pile more.
I think this is nice off this thing. They were like this ones anyway.
Good.
Okay, so that's not the prettiest thing I ever did. That'll be the middle layer.
It got downsized.
Look at that inside, huh?
Made
So
food.
now we don't have to do the other one. We just turn it directly
Yeah.
upside down.
There you go. Put
without
that in the
inverting
middle.
it.
That way it works
This is
perfectly.
why I'm not a cake maker. I'm not very good at it.
You know, if they invent the thing that you leave it in the pan and you just put the thing in the deal and it goes around underneath, it get perfect.
Well, I hope you got home well.
Show them the cake.
Oh, well, what we got so far on the tie-dye cake. One layer.
There, you evened it out there. Took that
Yep.
bump out, bump in the road.
I could do it in the pan, I suppose. Hold on one second. No, it's still 109 degrees out. We're dying here. We're barely able to cope with what we're doing already. So, yeah, no, we're not starting over.
Oh, jeez.
Could get here in time
The finishing.
for the detopping. Right, I think this is a better way
Yeah,
to do it.
because if you go right here
Just
along
gonna
the,
go along
the
top.
line, yeah. Perfect.
I really can't fuck it up that way, can I?
See, I do come up with some good ideas
I do
sometimes.
sometimes. Ooh, look at that. Look
Oh,
how
that's
pretty
even
that is.
better. I just
Yeah.
patted myself on the shoulder.
Yeah, you should have.
Another good thought.
Good.
I'm good around sometimes.
And no, we're not going to be able to make it to Baby Cake's oatmeal cookies. Not that I don't have all the stuff, but man, you have no idea how hot it is where we are right now. I don't know, what temperature is it in New York right now?
It's in 70s in New York.
Oh, well, fuck you guys.
You're having the cooler.
Fuck you guys and the course you rode in on. Where's one of these pans? I'm gonna put this
Yeah, yeah.
Use your method again. Here we go. The Uncle Don method. The Uncle Bear method. Oh, damn, I'm an idiot. They're not
And
even
that way,
thought of
clean
that.
too. You know, I
I
mean,
know,
right?
It's perfect.
Because it just needs that balance to keep it level.
I know, I screwed up.
So that
Keep telling
outdoes
you,
that
but no,
other
I'm
thing.
filling this up with cream, extra cream in here.
Right, this is going to be our method now. We're not even going to bother with that string
All
thing.
Where's my cake? Mr. Twirly. That's what we're calling him.
Mhm. Where's
No,
your,
no, I need some parchment paper.
Yeah.
One of these first.
yeah,
No.
Are
Yeah,
they-
those.
how many?
Yeah, well. Yeah, well, they are. So there you go. That's what you get. I don't know. They're not burnt. No, I mean they're a little crusty, but the
It
cakes are
holds better.
incredibly fluffy inside.
It'll hold better, having a little solidness around it.
Yep.
You know what? Why don't you do this? Put that down in this circle. Just draw a circle around it. Oh, that'll work too. Good
Yeah.
job.
You're not the only one who has a good idea from time to time.
Well, see, we all learn from one another. That's the beauty about being alive.
Mm-hmm.
No matter if you're 104, you still learn something new every day.
The frosting from outside.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, you're gonna get to watch me do the worst frosting job in the kitchen. Happy Thursday to you. Don't stop with that. It's not. It's beautiful. Perfect. It's exactly the way I wanted it from the minute I conceived it. No, all right, fine. It's still a burnt, but still. How thick is it? Is it tight now?
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, it's a little too tight. Whip it up, and then we're gonna.
Well, you want to whip it?
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna make you. You're gonna do this because I suck at this kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Uncle Bear is. I'm turning him into a pastry chef. We gotta wait for this to cool down, to warm up.
Yeah.
Say hello to Robo.
Hey, Euro.
Really did? You did. All right, give me a second. Hold on, let me change the camera first. It is really hot. I should do a jock strap at this point. I should do a fancy jock strap as opposed to a jacket. That's good to know.
Oh, thank you.
We spent the morning at a dentist's office, so that's probably where he got all the help from. There was extra help lying around. Hey Siri, turn off kitchen lights. We went to the dentist. Yum.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Oh, my legs are dead.
Too much heat. The heat.
It's okay. Yeah, step into the freezer. I'm not actually dancing, I'm actually just waving cool air to myself and the fan behind me. Cold, 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 cold. Thank God it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold, 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 cold.
You got colorful pockets.
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
With the air conditioning part. I should throw the ice at you.
Yes, you should. There you go. One fancy jacket. Maybe the fanciest. Hard to say. We also got the extra added lights off, dance off. Lights off. Then I put a 20-minute cool down on that. Hey Siri, turn on kitchen lights. Here we go, back to Uncle Bear. Already in progress. I'm gonna make a kind of low, because I'm gonna turn this one upside down on top of it. I fucked it up so bad. All right, well, let's watch Uncle Bear at work.
I put a little more on there. And over
Yeah, this
there.
is spin.
Yeah, and a little over here. So I got enough to work with.
Spin it as you go.
That's true.
Yeah, cheers. Here, cheers. So, cheers to you as well. Cheers. So how's all your days, guys' days been? We've been sweating our ass off here in the kitchen. Hey! Yay! Well, I was hoping you didn't miss the fancy jacket. That was one of my finest fancy jackets yet.
You know, there's a secret to this. I need a bowl with some warm water in.
Okay.
Because you need this to feel warm when you're doing it. You know what I mean? And then it gives it, it'll make it easier to
Yeah,
spread.
I made the buttercream a little bit ago. You can do a crumb coat first, what they call it, which means just do it so it just barely, you can even see through it. It just holds all the crumbs in,
Right.
and that's included the edges.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I've been getting a lot of compliments.
Well, I work out at sitting down.
No, now he's just lying to you.
Hey, I said at sitting down.
He's never worked out a day in his life that I've known him. No, he took me to the dentist today.
See how much easier that
Which
is?
is just like,
Look at that. See?
yeah.
You need that little bit of, because it sticks otherwise to the thing. You want it to. We won't. I want to spread it out so it'll.
Well, bean flicking, I mean, that's a sort of a daily activity, I would hope. I mean, for most people. I proverbially flick my bean on the rigs. I hope you don't feel guilty for it. By the way, you say couldn't help it. The more proper phrase was, I couldn't flick my bean today. It's a shame because I couldn't get to it. That seems more appropriate as a phrase. Pull that down just a little bit, then we get that wacky one on top.
See the difference how that works? It doesn't pull the cake apart
So let me
that
put the
way.
other one on top now.
Okay, I just want to move this over toward the edge. Okay.
Well, I am happy to hear it. Healthy human activity is something I always celebrate. And I count that amongst some of the healthiest. Thank you. Thank you. When we cut it open, it's going to look even better. Candy? Well, that isn't a bad thought, but no, we already got plans for everything. This is the third layer. It's going to be 3 layers for the boy. Well, ultimately, everything I make is for the boy, so it really doesn't matter whether I plan it that way or not. It's sort of like your kids, I'm sure. Yeah, you might do something nice for your, but your kids are the ones who. Excuse me. Villager! Millie J! Millie J! Millie, 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 Millie J! Millie J! Millie! Millie J! Millie J! Millie J! Millie J! Millie J! You know you did make it in time for home. The birds did sing, and all was right with the world. Oh, Rabbit. You know that's just a silly thought. Ugh. No, it's not. I did get a new cup though. Here, look. Pretty. Very bumpy. Makes my hands feel good. You just got the jacket. Did you not see the jacket your husband redeemed? That was the finest of jacket redeems ever. And because he paid good money for it, I just can't give it away for free. You're gonna have to go look back and watch it yourself. I had the lights off. I had everything going. You said you were watching it on your phone. I don't have any other jackets planned, but you give me another fancy jacket, I'll find one. I'm here. I'm doing fun stuff here. This is the fun stuff I'm doing right now.
Look at this. See how nice
beautiful.
that goes? It's
That
just
beautiful.
it's just using water, warm water.
What the hell just happened there? Oh, someone moved my.
You want to put the other one on?
Give me 1 second. I gotta do one of these real quick. There we go. Doing that over here because of yeah, it is. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Give you a nice long itch today. All right, I need a Red Bull. That looks beautiful. I gotta get that pan out of the take out of the pan.
Has it ever been out yet?
No, no,
Oh, okay.
Let's move the cake, swap out the cake in that pan.
Yeah. I'll put it here. I do remember a few things on how to do a frosting, especially when you got a thing like that, you know, to work with.
All right. Yeah, Uncle Ben has been busy. I've been working his ass off today.
Yeah. I'm working out.
Because he looks so healthy, and I don't like that. That's true. I do too.
What's he want to say?
She wants to see you in your bear hat.
My bear hat. Oh, yeah, that'll be in the winter. The first snowstorm.
Of course, it's Canadian ice. It's mineral water from some spring in.
You know what made a
Northwest
difference today?
Territory.
Is these shoes. They actually make
That's
my
true. He has some new shoes on that he's really
my
turn around. You can show them right here. People can see him. No, turn around. This camera's on.
oh, okay,
Step back. Step back. There you go. See?
yeah.
Look up at the screen now.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Yeah, he's got these new shoes that he's very happy with.
They straighten my back out. They make my back feel straight. Those other things too soft I was wearing. What do you say?
Really cool Doc shoes, like Doc
Oh.
Martens.
Yeah, that's.
He was taking me to the dentist.
I had to do the work when it got there. It's a do-it-yourself dentist.
Let me get another offset stretch.
Okay, I'll bring this over.
Would you rather be the top?
I would
The
turn
other
it.
side?
Yeah. Have the color on it.
Well, it's gonna be covered with frosting no matter what we do.
I know, but this will look. This will do much better.
We're putting a crumb coat on. We made this buttercream a little bit ago.
Okay.
It's nice and soft now.
Yeah.
Sure you don't want to turn it upside down the other way?
No. We could do it. Yeah, go ahead, try it. If you don't pull it apart. No, that's fine because that probably would be better. It'd probably sit better. You know. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be better to.
Just gotta fill in that little area.
It's better to go on the sides here on this type of thing.
You have no idea. Well, it depends on which ones. I mean, most of my redeems are cheap. Just the ones that make me dance or. Honestly, baby, it is 110 degrees outside. And like I said, talk to your husband. He's the one who redeemed one without you being around. And what it is, 110? Weird number. I thought I made it like 500. Plus, it's probably not even ready to go yet. No, Fancy Jacket's 1,000, and it's still got about a minute left before it's. It's 1,000, and it is the coolest thing ever. That's why it costs money. That's why it's buku points. Better than Millie J, really? All right. Well, I think it's a good redeem. I'm very proud of it. It took me very, very many moments to conceive of. How about new fancy shoe? Here we go. I'll give you a free new fancy shoe redeem. So I got these new shoes, which you may have seen already. I got Uncle Bear an almost identical pair of green ones. He's not wearing them right now because those other shoes. But hold on. I got a second pair of fancy shoes. These ones I've never worn on camera because I'm going to wear them to my brother's wedding. Never been seen on camera. Well, I showed them to Tipsy just a little while ago, but you guys weren't here yet. These are the ones I'm wearing to my brother's wedding. Very fancy. Very nice. My brother's doing his wife-to-be has decided they're doing a 1920s theme wedding. So I'm wearing my fanciest of my fancy smoking jackets with an ascot, matching boutonniere, shoes which also match the rest of the outfit. If only my shoes and the boy, if only I had the same size shoe as the boy, I could do a fancy shoe redeem that went on for like months. You have no idea how many shoes the boy has. He has ones that light up. He has ones that do everything. Let's catch up with the Dr. Bear already in progress.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm on cleanup duties. Doing all the work right now. Woo. If only you knew how warm it is in here. It's better than when we had the oven on, that's for damn sure. So you came at a good time in that sense. What the hell was that? Oh, how about that? A politician wants to ask me for money through my text messages one more time today. Imagine that. What should I do with all this extra? I've got a lot of extra cake topping.
It's
You know what
Cool food.
I can make like cake balls. Or cake pops.
I found, heating this up a little bit first before you put it in there,
Yep.
and then it makes it lather smoother.
I need to get some lollipop sticks. So here we go. This is what a cake ball would look like. I'll just put one right in the middle there. It'll be like a cake nub. Actually, if you guys want to have some fun with me, pretty soon I'm going to be doing, like in a day or two, I'll be doing, the boy bought himself a home gym. But of course, that means I have to build the damn thing. So I figured out how I can stream outside, out in my garden, without any wires or anything. It is. So, starting probably on Saturday or Monday, now I can do it. Like I said, I figured out how I can do a stream. There's a program for my iPad called Camo Studio that I can stream, and I don't have to be plugged into shit. I can just walk around with my iPad and do it that way, but I can also plug in external cameras with it, which is what I'm planning to do for the gym build. I know, it's awesome. It's totally awesome. I even have a Steadicam. I'll go drag out my Steadicam and maybe we'll do a whole walk around the garden stream. I'll have Uncle Bear, the boy, follow me around with my iPad as I Steadicam my whole garden. Looking lovely, Mr. Bear.
Mm-hmm.
The bear has skills.
Wait till you get down to finish, and that'll be the good one. They'll make it nice and.
Yeah, right now he's doing a crumb coat. What we'll do then is we'll just sit it in front of my fan, I think. So I don't really want to put it in the fridge. Do you want to put it in the fridge?
No.
No. Not that. Well, we definitely won't put the frosting in the fridge, but we'll put the cake in the fridge, I think.
Yeah. See, this way you could build up the fillets in where if you're doing it without it being heated up first, soften up, you can't do much with it. And then you go with the.
He's becoming a pro first time through.
I've done this before.
Shut up. This is supposed to be really dramatic that you did it first time like an idiot savant. Idiot savant, Uncle Bear, who has never even touched a cake or icing before. He grew up as wolves, and they didn't know how to make cakes.
They didn't know what cakes were.
But look at how brilliant he makes a cake without even having any pre-knowledge. It's like he got hit in the head with an asteroid, and now he can play the piano.
They call it artwork.
If only he could play the piano. That'd be really cool. I wish he could play the piano.
I do too.
He wishes he could play the piano. He's tried. But he's about the worst piano player I've ever tried to teach to play the piano. And I'm not saying I can play the piano, but I know at least how to teach someone how to play the piano. He's the worst. He's much better at cake. If it comes to living through the zombie apocalypse and skills you need to stay in the clan, he's going to be on the cake decorating team way before he gets on the piano team. I mean, both are necessary, sure, but who are you going to kill first? Who are you going to let get killed off first? The piano guy or the cake building guy? Probably the piano guy. I know I would. I'd rather have cake than piano any day. I'm not a huge fan of piano music anyway. Very lovely what he's doing here. I'm sure you can't really see it with as much clarity as I can see.
I'm filling in the gaps first, and then I'll do a run through.
Yeah, he's doing the crumb coat. Then we'll wait for it to set a little, and then we'll let him do the next coat.
Okay. All right.
It's like I'm watching the cake boss at work. We're going to do all the rest for the top.
Yeah. See how smooth and nicely?
You've seen the farm girl, right? She's like the only TV chef lady
Mm-hmm.
who does actual baking and cakes that
Yeah.
look beautiful.
Let me just hit this one spot with a little. Let's soften that up. It's like plaster. You have to soften it up.
Big cake. The temperature check. Still at 109. It's just not getting cold outside. I feel like I'm stuck in like on a snow day. Or there's a hurricane coming. Or there's a tornado watch. You're just not allowed to leave your house for any reason. That's what it feels like right now. I feel like I'm stuck indoors. I can't even go to my office. My office is probably hotter than that. That's sad. It's sad when you can't go to your own office. I think it is. My fucking office. Oh, sure, the boys' office. You can go in that any time of the day. Any day of the week. Any week of the year. My office is a freakishly built addendum to the garage. I'm only saying freakishly in the sense that I didn't build it personally myself. Looking more and more like a cake every minute, I'll tell you that here. There you go. There's some cake corn for you.
Mm-hmm.
Cake corn. If you take it out of that center and spread to the edges,
Yeah.
and we can fill in the center at the very last part.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. My office is that weird. No, no. I'm gonna build a new gym out in the garden. It's going way outside in the farthest corner of our garden, and we're gonna put a one of those like 10 by 10 tents over it, and put a 2 by 4 floor down on top of it, and not a 2 by 4, you know, a 1/4 inch plywood floor over the whole thing. Looking like a cake to me. I mean, not necessarily, you know. Yeah. Well, next week it's going to be about 82 outside. So, let me get some red on this thing. A little too green because of my lighting. I mean, not compared to 110. Yeah.
Didn't I tell you it was going to be the 70s there?
No, I barely play guitar. I can play like 3 songs on the guitar anymore. I probably at the best ever knew 10, but no, I don't play guitar anymore. I was gonna try to play Puff the Magic Dragon for my brother's wedding. Uh, like I said, I was gonna play Puff the Magic Dragon for my brother's wedding, but because it was my mother's, my mother's wedding song with my dad, and my brother's having his wedding sort of on the anniversary of my mom's anniversary. So my plan was to do that, but I realized let's sprinkle the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Or do you think we have enough to
Oh, you could put more.
to fix up the edges once it gets a little cooler?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna let this cool down. This is the crumb coat, as they call it, which is supposed to look like this. So we're gonna wait. Then we're gonna add a shitload of sprinkles, like so. I'm gonna add some sprinkles right now, just for the hell of it, just so you know what I'm talking about.
Especially around the rim.
I'm just gonna do some in the center, so they all roll off onto the floor.
You gotta try to keep it on the cake.
Well, I didn't think it was all gonna roll off onto the floor. Usually sprinkles just stick. So we're gonna do a shitload of that. Once it gets to the point where we're gonna put the right, so we gotta put some frosting around the edges, but it's gotta
Build up a
it's
little
still
bit.
gotta cool down a little bit.
That'll harden a little bit, and then we'll put some soft on there and fill it in.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do the rest of the frosting because we have this much frosting left. So I'm gonna scoop that together with my spatula. Where's my spatula? Uncle Bear, why don't you go sit down?
Okay.
I gotta go send Uncle Bear to a chair.
You know, if you want to do some spreading and everything, you just keep those wet first, and then also keep this a little moist with the other one, you know, because then they'll be easier to work with. Otherwise, it's too dry. I don't know. You're a curious fella, but you're one of those guys.
I think we won't be back. BRB in 5. Let's give us all 5 or 10. Don't do too much. I'm not gonna do shit for like 10 minutes. Trust me. We're doing that. Here. I'll even make it official.
Did you see how around the sides there filled in all those holes from the bottom up? Oh, you don't have your microphone isn't on.
So here we go. They obviously could hear me.
Well, they're reading your lips.
I guess.
They're lip readers.
So how's that cocktail break? Everybody knows what the fuck I'm doing then. Ugh. I'd go out and have a cigarette if I didn't think it would make me feel worse.
Oh, you probably feel like you're on fire instead of a cigarette. Hey, did you put the misters on out there?
If I put the misters on, you know what that's going to bring it down to?
Oh, it'd be colder?
No, it's going to take it from 109 to 100.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, it'll bring it down 9 or 10 degrees, but
Wow.
that's really effective when it's like 95 and you bring it down to 85.
Ah,
So I'm going to do that anyway. All right, so I'm doing that. Come get me if anything exciting, if someone says something interesting.
yeah. Somebody says that. No,
Thing
I'll
working.
respond.
You hear them say last thing?
I hear them.
I mean, I thought I did too, so. Let's do a quick test. Yeah, it's working.
Yeah.
And I'm going outside for a minute, a very short minute. Mister's gone. Hello, Slinky. What you doing, buddy? Ugh. It is hot as fuck out here. I have the same kind of misters that they have at Disneyland around my patio out here. There's a little wind, which is nice, which means it'll blow some of the cool little water micro pellets onto me. Should also hopefully reduce the temperature in here by degrees, which honestly, like I said, that only brings it down to 100. I think I hear the boy out here watering. He waters out here trying to save all the plants from the insane temperatures. Which I get. What I'll do later tonight is I'll take some pictures of the area that I'm planning to build the gym in. So I can post them up. I'll put it under the workshop because that's what I'll ultimately be doing as a workshop stream, is the building of the gym. Yep, the boy is out here. I just saw a shadow, sort of like seeing a glimpse of the Yeti or the Bigfoot. Hello! Ugh. At least he's getting a tan. That's always good. A tan boy is always better than an untanned boy. That's what I always have said. Unfortunately, where I'm at right now, I can't respond to chat. I'm just extemporaneously. I don't know if that's correctly, but you know what I mean. I'm just rambling is what that really means. Well, it's supposed to be hotter. In the day, it's even hotter. Then it's supposed to start cooling down, hopefully. It should be 82 by by 4 or 5 days from now. That's what it said. Wow, it's hot. I'm from Florida, and this is hot. So there's a game out, or it's not that new, but at least it came out last year. It's the first VR co-op first-person dungeon crawler. It's called Dungeons of Eternity. I'm rambling to people. I think. Yeah, I am.
What?
I'm just rambling to people.
Oh.
Since I can't read if they're talking to us. Football time. Hey, Crimex, what's up, buddy? Or Crime 5, sorry. I just was outside in 1,000,000-degree weather. Woof. We're maintaining the cocktail break until Baby Cake comes back. We're pretty much done with the cake. Just got to finish frosting it enough so that we can cut into it and get a slice. And that's going to be the end of the stream, I think. But we're pretty close. I should probably clean this area up so Uncle Bear has a clean finishing spot. Oh, here comes the boy. Let's see what the boy has to say. He's been in the heat all day. Oh, the cat. Oh, hey, cat. Here comes the cat. Hello, Slinky. Yeah, I agree. It's hot as fuck out there. You're probably enjoying it a lot more than I am.
This is to the texture, if you feel it.
Yeah.
It's so we could build on it.
All right. So he's gonna finish up the frosting. Let me turn off the cocktail break sign. Ugh. There we go. We don't need a close-up of that. We'll do this on a big... The bear's going to follow us through. I'll stand over here and I'll narrate. And play with the cat. Hello, cat. All right, I got a new dumb redeem. It's only for today.
What's the dumb redeem?
It's going to be called Dying Fish. It's the new redeem here on the Diamond Slug Show. Dying Fish. Not everybody gets a dying fish. You guys are lucky enough to be here for the first and maybe only Dying Fish redeem. Oh, you can die better than that. Yeah, that's better. Now it's going to flip itself off. If it flips off the stove completely, you'll get a free jacket. You bitchy little... Oh, god damn it. I shouldn't have said that out loud. All right, well, I'm going to wait for Baby Cakes. You can all let her know that she gets a free jacket. Let me go find the right jacket for it. I think I know which one I want to do. We're going with Cool Super Spy jacket. But we got to wait for Uncle Bear to get out of the way anyway. For him to finish up. So that's going to be a free one at the end, right before we end up ending. All right, I need the right plate for a cake.
We gotta put sprinkles on it.
I'll put sprinkles on it. Just want to get a plate for it. What's that? It did. Yes, it did. It was very pleasant. Well, as pleasant as 100 degrees could be, even though it's 100 and still 109 out.
I just spent an hour and a half
I know.
in the backyard. The second time today.
I explained that to all of our wonderful guests, how much time you spent saving the plants outside. All right, this isn't a big enough plate for that cake. We need a bigger plate.
Hey, we could sprinkle. We could put
All
some
right,
sprinkles on.
my time,
Okay.
my job, sprinkle time. Just call me Mr. Sprinkles if you wanna.
You know the best thing to do?
Put them in my hand like this, and then just go really close. I'm gonna do half the cake in sprinkles. It'll be more artistic that way. Here we go. There's my artistic sprinkles. All right, so I'm not the best artist that ever lived. But here it comes, we're slicing the cake. Bring the plate over real quick.
Yeah. Let's still plan.
Hold on, let me make sure it's.
There you go. Oh, that's beautiful.
All right, we'll change spots. There we go. One tie-dye cake.
Oh, beautiful.
There we go. Just as promised. A multiple colored cake. And time for the tasting. Forks for everybody. All right, here we go. Slice-o cake. I'll go back in here. Very moist. Extremely moist. It is definitely cake. Oh,
Wonderful.
we're gonna take another minute or two and see if baby cake shows back up.
You can sit down over here.
We'll make sure to get a picture of the cake from the inside of the cake itself. I know, I'm just sitting here. Would you like cake? Here comes the boy. The boy as cousin it.
And that's the cut off parts over there in that bowl.
Or his thing, sorry.
We've been eating those too.
I'm not up on my lore. All right, I'm gonna move this out of the way, bring the cake back. So you guys can all see the miraculous interior. There we go. Here we go. The magic cake spin. Yeah, we could do another coat over the crumb coat. There we go. That is the interior. It is the amazing Technicolor dream cake. Three layers of fun, frivolity, and happiness. Here for your enjoyment. And baby, your 10 minutes took too long. Nothing I can do about that. So how long have we been going? Oh, we're at almost 3.5 hours.
Yeah, normal.
Yeah, I think we're
Normal short show.
done.
Yeah. Well, that was the whole show.
3.5.
We
Yeah,
started
3.5.
right at 1. No, we started 2, 3, 4,
Oh.
5. Yeah.
All right, so that's what we get, guys. I promised a tie-dye cake, and there we go. There's your tie-dye cake. As tie-dye that I can make it.
Turn in your.
Uncle Bear's done. He's turning in his. Uncle Bear's off. He's turning in his
Bye-bye.
microphone. There you go. Uncle Bear's off. And I as well, I think, just must be done. So, for all those playing along at home, you know what time it is. Time for the meat stick fairy, the meat stick, check out the meat stick time. Oh, suck it in. Oh, suck it in. It's time for the meat stick fairy, the meat stick, check out the meat stick